What's going on, everybody? Mr. Mugen here today, and this is Mugen Market Watch with our NBA Top Shot 101 series. And today, I just want to talk about a couple of questions that I've been getting just yesterday and the day before because of the new Seeing Stars pack drop that was released. So people were pulling a bunch of cards, a bunch of moments, and then they were just flooding my YouTube comments, and I'm just like, man, this is cool. But at the same time, I'm getting a lot of the same questions, and I want to address that. But before I get into it, I do want to remind everybody to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button, as I do make videos every day. And why do I say that? Because one thing that I noticed is that everybody's not, you guys aren't, and ladies are not watching the videos all the way throughout, and you're missing out on content. I've been breaking down content from like longer videos into shorter videos, but definitely appreciate if you just try to watch as much as you can. So that way you understand a little bit better what point I'm trying to get across. Just don't watch half the video and think that, oh yeah, this is what the video is about, and then end it there. Why are you, if you're ending it there, then there's some stuff that I may cover at the end of the video, or in between or like later in the video, that it might be questions that you're addressing. I mean questions that you have or are asking, or if you didn't get the point across, then maybe you should try to watch that. And then that's why these videos are made every day, so you guys and ladies can understand the market better and make decisions. I'm not here to tell, disclaimer as well too, I'm not here to tell anybody to buy or sell their moments. This is not financial advice. I'm just that's why it's every day. I do it every day because I'm showing you guys my experience and what I've gone through, and what my thought process is when I'm making these purchases, or when I'm investing. So like I said, not financial advice. I'm far from a financial advisor, but definitely do try to do try to watch the videos throughout. I right now I'm learning to try not to ramble so much, so that I can get straight to the point. So I do hear you guys out there and ladies out there, to try to make it shorter, but sometimes I can't help it, because there might be some stuff that I feel that's important, that everybody should, you guys and ladies should be learning, or should be taking into consideration when making these decisions. So enough of the ramble there. I'm just going to get into the video right now. As you can see, we're all under maintenance, so we can't really price check, or we can't really compare as far as prices or whatever moments. But before I answer or address the questions, one thing that I do want to let everybody know: we are still early into the NBA Top Shot lifespan. The platform's only been out for not even a year yet. I think we have 4 or 5 more months, and then that'll be a year. The growth has been crazy. Even Dapper themselves did not prepare for this. So that's what we see: a lot of maintenance, a lot of things that are going on, a lot of hype around NBA Top Shot. Like, everybody and their mom and their brother and cousin, friends are all in NBA Top Shot. And I should know, because my brother, my cousin, and my mom are all in NBA Top Shot, just to be transparent and honest. So one question that I've been getting is, should I sell? Should I buy? Or should I hold? And before I address that question, I want to just take a look at this graph real quick, so everybody gets a better understanding of where we are at in the NBA Top Shot life cycle. With that, I'm just going to pull up a quick Wikipedia or little graph here, just so everybody can understand. All right, so where are we as far as the life cycle of NBA Top Shot? Well, when it started, like in August, September, that's where a small percentage of the people were there. That's when they had like maybe 1, 2, 3,000 people that were in the beta. I mean, it's still in beta and testing, and then the early adopters, I guess you can say the early adopters started to come in about, let's say, the finals last year, around that playoff time, if I can gauge it correctly. And then right now we're going into this phase of the early majority. So congrats to everybody who's watching this video, who already has an account. You are still a part of the early majority. You're not too late yet. You don't want to be here in the late majority or the laggards who are way too late. So we're all still pretty early in this all together. So do bear with me and do bear with Dapper and NBA Top Shot. I talk about what's affecting the market. I also talk about or even what Dapper can do as a company to change different things that might affect the valuation of your moments. And for me, I was able to come into right around this early adopter. I probably hit right where this mark was at. And as I talk about why things that affect the market, right? So right when this point hit, for people that were coming in around the same time I did, which is I say around January of this year, this just when I started, this is where we started to hit our first initial peak. I experienced it personally. My account jumped from 300 to 3,000 to 7,000 just within this time span. Did I flip? Did I do anything crazy within the market? No, I simply waited. I was patient, and you have to learn the market because, like I was saying, you don't know what external factors are going to affect dips or rises within the market. No one knew at that time that Forbes or Bloomberg was going to publish an article bringing in thousands of users, and no one knew that Elon Musk, Bitcoin, Elon Musk was going to announce that his company bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. No one knew that Gary Vee, Logan Paul, those guys were going to talk about NBA Top Shot, and that would drive more people in, and which caused this our second. And this is probably where a majority of you ladies and guys are coming in, is when you heard about all that stuff, or the rise of Bitcoin. A big reason why there's a rise is because of the rise of Bitcoin. Bitcoin shot up from 35 to 45, and now is sitting at that $50,000 mark. So we have NFT crypto people coming in. We have sports cards people coming in. We have a lot of people that are coming into this market. So that's why we are at where we're at. We're still in the early majority. We have the All-Star game coming up. Why is that relevant? Because we have the Seeing Stars set that's coming out. That's something that not a lot of us really knew that Dapper was going to release. No one knew that Dapper was going to release a guaranteed pack. No one knew that we were going to have 3 days worth of the Seeing Stars packs being released, giving people, limiting people one account per user, little things like that. So those are all factors that matter. And why do I address that? Because people are asking, should I buy, sell, or hold? If you look into all these factors, you have to make that decision yourself. I cannot tell you what to do with your money or what to do with your moments. All I can give you is, to be transparent, all I can give you is factors and where you should be, where the value is. If you don't, and that's why you should watch the videos and really listen to what I'm saying. I talk about value, patience, and I think those are the two most important things. And learning. You have to learn how the market works. Or unless you subscribe to my videos, I do daily, like I said, daily videos about this stuff. So that way you have a different insight, not just from your insight. There's other pieces of content that are out there. There's a blog on Discord. But now I'm going to address the question: should you buy, sell, or hold? Or HODL, which is hold on to dear life, or a misspelling of hold. Even I learn new things every day, through comments and other people, just engaging with me, reaching out, because it's a learning process for everybody. No one knows everything. But referring to the question, should I buy, sell, or hold? Some people are talking about, oh, I bought a Luca. I pulled a Luca, 71 of 10,000. Me personally, anytime there's a Luca and there's a stuff that I pull, I usually hold on to them for the long term. I hodl it. I hold on to them, like hold on to it like it's my dear life. I can't use it correctly, but that's my personal decision. That's my personal opinion, my personal process, because I value those guys higher than I value other players, especially with this set, because as far as I know, there's no LeBron in the Seeing Stars. I'm thinking there might be a challenge or something like that. And don't, quote me on that. I haven't had the chance to do the research. I wanted to go more into the NBA Top Shot website, but unfortunately they're down. They'll be up at 11 or 8 or something like that, Pacific time. So something to take account, look into. Always look into the different values. Like you're looking at a 10,000 count, and then you're looking at a plus 35,000 count, for your commons that are coming out right now. So you just make the decision, weigh it out. Even some of my friends, some of my cousins, they were able to, one guy, he pulled a Steph. I'm like, dope, that's really cool, and he was lucky too, because he was one of the first people to actually get their packs on the first day. So when he was selling his moment, he was actually able to sell it at a higher price, at a higher ceiling, because not a lot of people had. There was more demand than there was supply at the time. People had FOMO coming in, like, oh, I might not get the pack, I might not get that chance to for the next day or this day or the day after. So you know what? I have FOMO. Instead of being patient and waiting to see where the market is at or how the market is reacting, made a now you're stuck holding the bag. And that's why I talk about 6 months increments as far as investments. Like if you're going to buy something or if you're going to make an investment, consider that money gone. That's one thing. That's what you invest. Money that you can afford to lose. Don't bet the house, don't bet the mortgage, don't bet your car lease. Don't bet your kids. Don't invest your kids' college fund. There's more important things than just Top Shot. At this point, we should just all be happy that we're still in this early majority stage where you can still learn, take the time to learn and understand the market to the best of your ability and knowledge, because there are too many factors that we have to consider. And I haven't even talked about injuries. I haven't talked about player performance yet. These are just external factors outside of the platform, the Top Shot platform. So try to understand that. I don't think that the Top Shot market is quite mature enough, has fully matured to the point where we can actually make consistent flips and stuff like that. That's why I don't talk about flips. And anybody that talks about making flips or whatnot, just go back to the beginning of the video and what I talked about. My account jumped because of the stages that we're going into. It pays to be an early adopter. It pays to be an early majority. It pays to be the innovator. Those guys that invested in the innovative stage and the innovator stage, their accounts are looking at, you know, I've seen people, I've seen other YouTubers talk about, I put in 1.5, I put in 1500, 2K, and my account's sitting at 250K, 100K, 100K. Why? Well, because they got in early, very early. They trusted, they had belief within the NBA Top Shot platform, and they learned as they were going up. A lot of YouTubers that are talking about NBA Top Shot right now, we're all almost in that same stage. We're all learning together. We're all, we're learning as we're creating these videos, and we're also learning just like everybody else. So to answer the question, should I buy, hold, or sell? It's up to you. That's all I have. If you're unsure, go back and watch all my videos, because that's why there's like that timeline. I purposely do these videos every day because I want people to be able to see the timeline, hear what's going on. So that way you have a better understanding of the market. It's very similar to stocks. I talk to guys that did stocks for 10 to 15 years, and to see the technology that they have to actually make their decisions, like where the buy points are, where the dipping points are of certain stocks. And you're talking about increments of 2 to 5 minutes that you could have made that sell, or you could have bought that sell. So there's no such thing as having perfect timing when you're selling. There's no perfect timing as buying when the moments are bottoming. Usually I try to catch trends. If I see something trending up, and if I have moments, extra moments and I need to make make a sell so that I can purchase other moments to build my portfolio, then maybe I do, maybe I don't. There's other sometimes if you're looking to buy, maybe you might wait until the prices bottom out, and then on the way up, and then as the prices starts to rise again, then you can make your purchase. Then you see, these are all little technical, very technical, very time sensitive. things. And that's why I said like the market's not fully mature yet, because we have too many maintenances at the time at this time. We have too many people coming into the market. We have too many factors from Dapper. We don't know what they're doing, so you have to really take those into consideration. Even though we can find out on like crypto.io, cryptoslam.io to see what they're minting, but we don't know what the exact days are releasing. And we don't know how the market's going to react to it. We have too many new people in the market. People are selling, people are panicking. Don't panic, be patient. Instead of panicking, be patient. And thank you for watching. If you watched it to this long, I know I rambled a little bit, but I really want to let everybody know, do definitely do your research. It is your money. No one can tell you whether to buy or sell. you know, all I can do is just give my opinions and my experience, and same with other people that are within the space of YouTube and, Reddit or whatever. And anybody who is telling you to buy or sell, um, definitely do your homework as well too. I would, me personally, if someone told me to buy or sell a certain thing, I do the research first. That's why I don't encourage anybody to buy or sell. I just tell people, hey, this is where you can find value, you know, uh, and that's it. Find value, be patient, and don't panic. Other than that, it's Mr. Mugen with NBA Top Shot 101, and this has been the Mugen Market Watch. Definitely appreciate everybody. Um, yeah, but I'm out. Peace.